Have you ever trusted someone so deeply that you would risk everything for them? Your money, your reputation, your future. And then one day, you realize the person you protected the most was the very one destroying you. This is the story of a man who believed friendship was stronger than greed. But life had a painful lesson waiting for him. Problem. In life, betrayal rarely comes from strangers. It comes from the people we laugh with, the people we eat with, the people we call brother. Many people struggle not because they are weak, but because they trusted the wrong person. And when that trust breaks, it feels like the ground disappears under your feet. Arjun learned this lesson the hardest way possible. Character introduction. Arjun was a simple man from a small town. He wasn't rich, but he had something rare: honesty. Every morning, he opened his small electronics repair shop near the busy market street. The shop wasn't fancy: an old wooden counter, tools neatly arranged, wires hanging from a board, and a faded sign that read, "Arjun Electronics Repair." Customers trusted him because he never cheated anyone. If a repair cost 200 rupees, he would charge exactly 200 rupees. No tricks, no lies. But Arjun had one dream: to grow his small shop into a big electronics store. And the person who encouraged that dream the most was his childhood friend, Rohit. Rohit and Arjun had grown up together. They studied in the same school, played cricket in the same dusty streets, and shared countless meals. Whenever Arjun felt uncertain, Rohit would say, "Brother, one day we will build something big together." Those words meant everything to Arjun. Conflict. One evening, Rohit walked into the shop with excitement in his eyes. "Arjun, I have an idea," he said. Arjun looked up from repairing a radio. "What idea?" Rohit leaned closer. "There's a huge opportunity. A supplier in the city is selling electronics at a very low price. If we invest now, we can buy stock and open a big store." Arjun hesitated. "That sounds risky." Rohit smiled confidently. "Trust me, I've already spoken to them. We just need capital." Arjun didn't have much money, but he had saved for years. And because it was Rohit, he didn't question much. "How much do we need?" Arjun asked quietly. Rohit replied, 5 lakh rupees. Arjun's heart skipped. That was almost all his savings. Seeing his hesitation, Rohit placed a hand on his shoulder. "Brother, don't you trust me?" Those words hit deeply. Arjun smiled slowly. "Of course I trust you." And that was the moment his life changed. Silent struggle. Arjun withdrew his savings, every rupee he had worked for over the years. He handed the money to Rohit. Rohit promised, "Give me 2 weeks, I'll bring the goods." Days passed, then weeks. Whenever Arjun asked about the stock, Rohit had excuses. "The shipment is delayed. The supplier is out of town. Just a few more days." At first, Arjun stayed patient, but something inside him started feeling wrong. Then one day, Rohit stopped answering calls. Days turned into weeks. Arjun went to Rohit's house, locked. Neighbors said something shocking. Rohit left town. Arjun felt like the world froze. His chest tightened. His mind refused to believe it. The man he trusted like a brother had disappeared with all his savings. That night, Arjun sat alone in his dark shop. The streetlights flickered outside. His hands trembled, not because he lost money, but because he lost trust. Turning point. For weeks, Arjun barely spoke. People whispered about him in the market. Poor guy, his friend cheated him. Some said, "He's finished." Even customers stopped coming. But one evening, something unexpected happened. An old customer named Mr. Sharma came to the shop. He noticed Arjun sitting quietly. "What happened to you?" he asked. Arjun sighed. "Life taught me a lesson." Mr. Sharma smiled gently. "Good." Arjun looked confused. "Good?" Mr. Sharma nodded. Yes, because painful lessons are the ones that make strong men. He paused and continued. Tell me, did Rohit take your skills? Arjun shook his head. No. Did he take your honesty? No. Mr. Sharma smiled again. Then he didn't take your future. Those words hit Arjun like lightning. For the first time in weeks, he felt something different. Hope. Silent growth. The next morning, Arjun opened his shop early. He cleaned every corner, repaired broken boards, rearranged tools, and he started working again. But this time, with a different mindset. Instead of dreaming about quick success, he focused on mastery. He repaired every device with perfection: phones, radios, TVs, computers. Soon, people noticed something. Arjun was the best technician in the market. Customers returned. Then more customers came. Within a year, his shop became the busiest repair center in town. He didn't rush anymore. He didn't blindly trust anyone. But he also didn't become bitter. He simply became wiser. Resolution. 3 years later, something unexpected happened.
A man walked slowly into Arjun's large new store. Yes, a large store, because Arjun had finally achieved his dream. But this time, he built it step by step, alone. The man standing at the door looked tired. His clothes were worn. His face looked ashamed. It was Rohit. For a moment, silence filled the room. Rohit spoke softly. Arjun? Arjun looked at him calmly. Rohit's voice trembled. I made the biggest mistake of my life. He continued. I lost everything. The money I took, it didn't bring happiness. It destroyed my life. Tears formed in his eyes. I came to say sorry. Arjun stared at him quietly. Then he said something unexpected. I forgave you a long time ago. Rohit looked shocked. But forgiveness doesn't mean trust comes back. Arjun's voice was calm but firm. You taught me something very valuable. Rohit whispered. What? Arjun replied. Never give someone the power to destroy your future. Rohit lowered his head and slowly walked away. Final moral lesson. Life is strange. Sometimes the people who hurt us the most become the teachers we never asked for. Trust is beautiful, but blind trust is dangerous. A wise person learns from betrayal without becoming bitter. Just like in the ancient Panchatantra tales, the lesson is simple. A true friend protects your future. A false friend tests your wisdom. And sometimes, the wrong friend enters your life only to teach you the most important lesson of all. Believe in your abilities more than in promises, because the strongest foundation for success is not friendship, it is self-trust.